Hi friends, using this example we are going to using this tutorial we are going to discuss about AngularJS modules and controls. Before going to this tutorial, please try to go through Angular, explain expressions in AngularJS, write hello world program using AngularJS, and what is AngularJS uses, what is AngularJS and uses of AngularJS. Now I'm going to explain what are modules and controls in the AngularJS. Basically, what is module and how to create module. Okay. Module is nothing but the main method. Wherever you're going to C# program or Java program, you can see the main method. Also, in the main method, you will be having all syntaxes and all the information related to your programming. So same here in the AngularJS also, we will be having lot of directives, filters, container services, and lot of other activities we are doing under this main method in the AngularJS. So we are going to write this is the syntax to register a module to the AngularJS. Okay, module is nothing but the main method. So we are going to write in the script file in our HTML script file where my application equals angular dot module of my module. Here we are going to register the module. Okay, and this is the dependent on the modules. In the sense, in the future we may be discussing about there are a lot of AngularJS other script files like for doing testing. Also Angular testing separate JS file is and a separate AngularJS this one for validation there is separate AngularJS validations, JavaScript file is there. So we'll be discussing this in the future tutorials. From this the syntax for creating the module. Okay, now we have to know about what is controller. So don't get more confusion here. Controller is nothing but a JavaScript class. Okay, just you create the controller using anonymous functions. Okay, where controller my controller equals the function of dollar scope. Dollar scope is the service where we are going to store the values in the AngularJS environment. Okay, dollar scope. So we will be discussing about this dollar scope in the future chapters in detail. So here I'm going to store this value dollar scope dot name equals Ranga. Okay, we will be looking into program in detail after this one. So how to register controller? So we need to register this controller into this module. Okay, this is important step. Okay, other than that, we have to register. We must register controller into the modules. Otherwise, it won't accept like in this application this controller is working. Okay, and then using this syntax, we can do this. Okay, how to use module that we can create in Bootstrap AngularJS application. So we are going to use this. We are going to use all our application into our code using this code. We are going to use controller and we're going to use module, how to use module declarations, everything in this body tag. Okay, now I'm going to write the full example. Okay, for this uh, we have to go to the this one Visual Studio. There I have registered the AngularJS file. Now I'm going to write the code now. Okay, for this first I'm going to create the module. Okay, for this I'm going to write the script. Okay, here where my application okay equals Angular dot module. Okay, of here you need to write example module. Okay, and then you need to write empty brace, empty array. Why I'm putting empty array here? This is depending on these modules. There are separate JavaScript files. So we'll be discussing this information in future chapters. So now we have declared our module in the our module in this HTML file. So we need to use this module. For this we have to use body tag ng hyphen app, okay, equals my module name, example module. Okay, after that we have to create the controller is nothing but a JavaScript class. Okay, for this we have to create the controller. For example controller, I'm going to create example controller, or else employee controller, emp controller. Okay, equals, okay, function of here I'm going to write dollar scope. Dollar scope is nothing but this is the service. This the dollar scope is the service which we are going to use dollar, that will be the services in the AngularJS. Okay, here what I am doing is I am going to write dollar dollar scope of dot empid equals some 001. Okay, now dollar scope of emp name equals Ranga. Okay, these are two elements which this is just like a model. Okay, okay, now what I'm doing is I'm going to now we have created the emp controller. Okay, employee controller, here we have given the data. Okay, dollar scope, and basically the controller purpose is to create the class for the view, create the module for the view. So here we are having the data. Okay, now we have to register this controller into this module. Okay, for this we have to write my application dot controller equals, okay, this controller name employee controller, and we have to give the function. Okay, function name. Okay, now we have registered the employee controller here. For after that we have to create the some div tag. Okay, ng hyphen controller equals this controller name we have to give. After this I'm going to write input type equals text. Okay, ng hyphen bind, here I'm going to write empid. Okay, I'm closing this and I'm making braces, and input type equals text. Okay, ng hyphen bind equals emp name. Okay, here I'm going to close the braces. Okay, we can use these expressions, using expressions also you can get the values of employee ID and employee name. Okay, now I'm making some empid. Okay, and I'm making some bray, and then emp name. Okay, let's run this application. Let's see how it will work in the Chrome. Okay, I'm running this application in the Chrome browser. Now you can see employee ID, employee name. Okay, So there is a issue in this in our code. So I'm going to the more tools and development tools. Okay, here you can see what are the issues. Unexpected token, so injector. Okay, so line number 9. So you can see there is a issue here. There's a problem in the syntax. Okay, so I'm going to write function of scope. Okay, now I'm running again. Let's see what will be the output. So I'm getting 001 and Ranga. So we are getting proper data using these expressions, but we are not getting data in the text boxes. Okay, so this bind is the wrong syntax. So what we have to do, ng hyphen model. Okay, in the model we are having the data, so we need to use model attribute here, ng hyphen model. Let's see what will be the output here. Okay, I'm going to run this in the Chrome browser. So you can see 001 and Ranka. If I wanted to change some data, you can see this employee ID data is also changing. So this is the beauty of AngularJS, where we have bind the data using this controller here. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm going to write same code in another division tag. Will it work? Let's think. I'm going to execute this in Chrome browser. No, we are not getting data. We are not getting any data here. Why? Here, basically, this controller, this controller is having this division is having this controller is having this model data. So if I put same value here, what will be happening? Let's see. Okay, let's see what will be the output. So I'm changing some data here. You can see there is a data change in the second division. It is not changing in the first division, right? See, same thing. Why? What is happening here in the background? Okay, whenever you are going to write ng hyphen controller in the backend, okay, this class, this values emp controller instance has created. Okay, so there are two instances of emp controller in our code. Okay, that is the main reason there is a no change if you are doing any kind of modifications in other controller. This is one instance, this is independent instance, and this is independent instance. So there is no data binding from this controller to this controller. Okay, so in this video we have learned about what is module and how to declare module in the AngularJS. Module is nothing but the main method, and then how you are going to create the controller. Controller is nothing but nothing but a JavaScript class for creating the model for the view. This model will be having the data. This dollar scope is the service which is going to hold the data of the application. Okay, and using this my application dot this controller, we are going to register the controller into the AngularJS application. Okay, this ng-app is going to register the module. So this is the example module, this is the example module. Okay, now this ng-controller is the is the attribute uh, to declare to use the EMP controller. Okay, here we are going to use input type text and ng model, EMP ID and name. Here we are going to use the expressions for our application purpose and example purpose. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video and share this video to your friends. And I'm trying to explain more simple examples for this application for AngularJS tutorials in the future. Okay, please subscribe for future videos, and please share this video to your friends, and have a great day, my friends.